What's up, everybody, and welcome to a channel update for September 2023, or I guess depending on when this video actually comes out, it might be October. But if you're aware, or not aware, the channel has been on a bit of a hiatus for about 2 months. Unfortunately, I sustained 2 damn injuries. One in my wrist first, which was a pinched nerve, which is good now. This one, it's good now. But I'm a lefty, and it was my left wrist, so it made it a bit hard. And I don't know how I got that. Honestly, I have no idea. One day I was sitting there on my phone, and all of a sudden, my wrist started being a little bit tingly. It went away. It took about 3 weeks to go away, and unfortunately, within a time span, I hurt my neck too. I don't even know how I did that. I just did it. Things happen. When you get old, you can just sit up in bed and put your damn socks on in the morning, and boof, you don't have a back anymore. Don't fell the fuck out. I'm guessing it's something like that. I don't know. But I was doing pretty good, and then I re-injured it, unfortunately, and I'm doing decent now. But what made it so hard to come back and record was actually sitting at the desk itself. So, I mean, the main thing that was going on was this tightness in the neck. And you can tell, like, right then and there, it's not a pinched nerve. Obviously, it's just a muscle strain, but it's been about a month, and it's still kind of tight. Well, the only thing that can help something that's like a muscle strain at this point would just be exercising and trying to just work it out. And that's what I've been doing, and it's been getting better, which is good. But sitting at the desk, I will say that when we do the next video and the videos that we have coming out soon, which we are going to talk about the videos and the games itself and the future games, the videos will probably be around an hour. I don't think I'm going to be able to do like an hour and 20, hour and 30 minutes. An hour is still pretty damn good until I finally get the muscle memory again with that stuff. But other than that, I'm still doing pretty good. And it's very minor. It's just more of an annoyance than actually hurts. If anyone has had muscle strains before, I guess you can relate. But other than that, with the pregnancy, everything is going good. The baby's healthy. My girlfriend's healthy. My first child is healthy. Everything is good. It's just getting stuff set up for it has been daunting this time around. And just sustaining them injuries, which made it really hard. I just wasn't able to game. And before I came back to record, I attempted to do that one video of Mass Effect, which was almost a month ago now. And then after that, literally that day, I sustained, like, I would say I tweaked it again. And that's kind of why the video stopped again after that. So, going forward, Mass Effect 3 and Red Dead Redemption 2 are the main focus on the channel until they are done. At least until Mass Effect 3 is done. I don't think we have much more time in Mass Effect 3 at all. I want to say, if we are finally consistent again, it would probably be around maybe another month and a half, probably. The 2 months, I mean, you know how I am. It takes me forever to do anything, but still. And then once Mass Effect 3 is done, we're really going to focus on Red Dead Redemption 2. I did catch up. I missed the game so much. I just missed gaming so much. And on my off time, I was just gaming like Dragon Age Origins, just playing it. It's like a refresher and whatnot. But I was just trying to play something and sit at the desk and build up the muscles a bit more for when I actually get in here and record. But I did take the time to go back and rewatch the Red Dead Redemption 2 Let's Play because that one has been so off and on with breaks. I just needed a bit of a refresher, and now we're fully good. We were good before. I didn't really need it, but I still wanted it. And I kind of missed the game, and I couldn't play it, so I guess I was just kind of watching myself. I had to mute it half the time because I can't listen to my own voice, but still. Going forward, other games. The last poll that was on the channel, Cyberpunk did win that poll. And it wasn't really by that much, but I want to tell you, I did download Cyberpunk. And I was messing with the settings of Cyberpunk, and Cyberpunk has a epilepsy warning. I don't have epilepsy myself, and when I see that in games, I take it with very, very much caution. I take it serious, because games that have them type of warnings in it tend to be stroby, very high intensity light flickers and stuff, and it doesn't trigger any epilepsy stuff in me, but what it does trigger in me is headaches. I get really bad migraines from games like that, and if a game already tells me that it's going to be bad, then I probably can never play it. I know it's very terrible news, and I know some of you guys will be upset because I know Cyberpunk is a game that I want to play. You know how much I love Witcher 3, and I love CD Projekt Red. It's just health comes first, you know? I just don't want to even take the chance to get them migraines from something like that. I did read comments in the past when I put a community post about it. Someone said that they have fixed it a little bit, but it's still there to where the strobing lights are pretty bad, you know? And I've read some horror stories on it for people that are really photo light sensitive, I guess that's what it's called. So I don't know what we're going to do with Cyberpunk. I'm not going to say we're never going to play it, but I'm going to tell you that we're not going to play it right now next on the channel. It's going to be a little while, and it's unfortunate because I really want to do it. I actually bought the game, I bought the freaking expansion, everything, and I downloaded it, and then when I got that warning, I just couldn't do it. And there was another game that I attempted to try that had that warning, which was an MMO called Lost Ark. I ignored the warning and I played it, and I got massive migraines from playing that game because of that photosensitive warning. So I know some games, they hit you with that big bright light at times and stuff, but it's just, I'm not willing to chance it for a video game, and we're just going to see what we can do for it. I want to still do it, but we will take it slow. We will take it slow and see if I can do it over time, but it won't be the next game. I think the next game on the channel is probably going to be Baldur's Gate 3, depending, because that one did get a good deal of votes as well in that poll, and Baldur's Gate 3 is pretty new, and it's a CRPG, which is something that I've been really wanting to do for a long time. CRPGs are like my favorite game genre that I have never played, if that even makes sense. It's so interesting to me. And I guess you can just say it's pretty close to games like Origins. I played Dragon Age Origins, that real-time pause games. I know this one's different and it's turn-based, but it's still something I can really dig my teeth into. And let's be honest, the reviews for that game is as good as Witcher 3 type reviews. So it might be something that we do next after Mass Effect. We might slot it in. I know it's going to be a long one, but it's something to consider. But listen, after Mass Effect 3, we will see what we're going to do. But for now, like I said, the main focus is Mass 3, and then, of course, Red Dead Redemption 2. I know Red Dead Redemption 2 is still pretty long ways from being off, but we need to start that one up, and we need to see how that Let's Play is going to go. Because that Let's Play has been on a break, and come back from a break, and been on a break, and come back from a break for a very long time, and I've never really cared about the stats for videos, but I will say, if Red Dead Redemption 2, because of the breaks, have been off and on for so long, if it is plummeting that Let's Play itself as it is, if it's dead, then we will still do it, but we're going to introduce another game at the same time, because nobody wants a channel to die. I mean, I feel terrible that I have been on this break for 2 months. I mean, it halts the progress of these games, for one. It breaks immersion for the viewers, and it's unfortunate, especially when you can't help it, of course, but I just wish we would have been able, and that was the thing going into 2023. I was saying in the beginning, and it was an update video, I can't remember, I was saying that we're going to be really consistent this year. This is the year that we're going to be consistent, and we have. The 2-month break isn't bad, and we can still knock this shit out the ballpark and be really consistent, and we will. We will. We just have to give it time. Like I said, we're gonna get back into these videos very shortly, and we're gonna see how everything goes again, get it back up. We're still gonna finish Mass 3, and we're still gonna finish Red Dead, regardless if it died down a bit. It's okay, it don't matter. But what I'm saying in general, if Red Dead does take a plummet, then we will have to introduce something else at the same time, because you gotta understand, it's not even about the stats. What it is for me, it is about the interactions in the videos. When I get them interactions, it literally makes me so immersed into the game itself, and it just makes it so much better. And I've always claimed that. Ever since, I guess the Witcher 3 days. I was just taken away, I guess is the word, by that game, and just all the interactions we had, and talked about the lore, this, that, and the other. It just kept me so immersed, and it's happening with Mass Effect 3, and it's still happening with Red Dead Redemption 2. But I'm just a little worried, like I said, since I have been on a break and it was plummeting a little bit. We're gonna see how it goes, and just gotta take it from there. But other than that, I will be doing Thronebreaker at some point. I'm not putting that on a poll. It's going to come on the channel at some point. It's because it's a really short game. And then The Walking Dead Season 3 is still going to come on the channel. Just don't know when. Them two are going to come on the channel at some point. They are really short games, so we can probably weave them in somewheres. Somewheres, yeah. We can. And then I still want to do Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I literally got up to a good point in Inquisition to where whenever we record it again, we are going to be doing nothing but a main mission. And that's what our goal was with that Let's Play. We were just going to do nothing but main missions and show all companion stuff, all the talks. We were going to cut all the side stuff just so we can get done. We will. It might take about 70 years, but we will, damn it. I promise. Anyways, just so you know, I haven't lost any immersion in any of these games. I know we've been off for 2 months, but I remember everything and where we've been at, and I am just ready to fully dive back into the 2 and just take it from there. Before we go, I want to give a shout out to the members of the channel that have been supporting with your hard-earned money, which is crazy to me. But I appreciate it that you're still here, still supporting the channel without content. It's humbling and it's heartwarming to just have something like that, and I salute you all and I appreciate it. And just anyone that has came onto the channel within these 2 months of us being on this break and has supported any of the Let's Plays on the channel, reached out via the comments, I appreciate you, and I'm just ready to get back. And I will. It's going to happen soon, but I wanted to keep you guys up to speed with what is going to happen. And like I said, I am really upset about Cyberpunk. I didn't know, you know? I didn't know, because how are we going to know until you fire the game up itself? But I do take that stuff really seriously. Health is the main concern. You can't do something and expect something not to happen when it's going to happen. So I'm just not willing to force them headaches, you know, for a game. But I really want to play it, and that's unfortunate. I have the game still. Maybe it's just going to sit there and taunt me all this time. But anyways, my friends, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you all for still being here, and we will get these videos back out, I promise, and they will be up very shortly. Anyways, I'm out of here. Have a good one. Stay safe. See you next time. Take care.